Okay, back to the tarot cards again. Today's random card that was picked was the Three of Wands, the Three of Clubs, or the Three of Batons, whatever you want, Three of Staffs, whatever you want to call it. Let's look at the Rider-Waite version. There's a gentleman. He looks like he's dressed kind of interesting, nice, nothing spectacular. He's got three staffs. He's holding one. There's one behind him and there's one in front of him. And he's on top of a hill looking out to sea. And this is a wonderful card. This is one of my favorite cards to get. On the positive side are the top of the pyramid. On the right side are the top of the pyramid. It represents enterprise, new projects going forward, starting something that will go out there and do it. Grab the opportunity when it comes along, make that investment, seize the chance, and go out there and do for it. Go for it is the message of this card. So if you were to, it would help you decide on a business plan or something like that, or an investment or starting anything to do with venture. Now it can be artistic as well. It could be like a band. You may start a band, writing a book, doing a book of poetry, whatever, making a film. Just get out there and do it. Now, it's more in terms of it's not so specifically artistic related. There's another card later on I'll show you to do specifically with that. It's just in general terms. Enterprise, go forward, make a new start. Now, in the negative, it's an interesting kind of negative. It doesn't sort of like present a portent of doom. It represents failure of nerve. So if you had a chance instead to say go and make a project or do an investment or sell a product or make a product or invent something and you didn't go along with it, in the negative left side it represents just a failure. So the card is a positive card in every sense. And it's but the only thing is that it was you that made the mistake. You see, this is why I'm interested in this version, the tarot used in the psychological sense, because it gives you personal responsibility. That's the reason why I don't do the divination thing, because the divination creates this notion that you're somehow fated to magical sky fairies or stuff like this. Is nothing of the sort. This is all about personal free will and choice. These are just pictures on pieces of card which allow you to focus and think of things rather than in an alphanumeric way, but the graphics actually allow you to see things differently. So the Three of Wands, the Three of Staffs, the Three of Batons, the card of new ventures, new enterprises, investments, maybe even emigration. That's why you're looking over the sea, taking your chance on foreign shores, the great adventure. And it's up to you to have a go for it. If you go for it, it looks like it's good. But if you don't go for it, it's not that the project failed, it's failure of nerve. Seize the day, take the risks, go for it. And that's the Three of Wands or the Three of Batons.